Yeah. Good morning, everyone. It is bright and shiny Monday, and we're walking in a different direction today, right? Like we're doing stuff. What are we doing? We're just coming over here to get the Passat, because I've been working on this thing for so many videos, and I've been trying to figure out this whole stupid boost situation, and you see I got all kinds of shit in the back right now. Okay, so slide down in here. Boop. Alrighty. Well, just to show everybody, me and Amanda, for our 10-year anniversary, we decided to go running around to a bunch of different junkyards. And yesterday was pretty damn fruitful, if I do say so myself, or could say. Okay. Window down. Window down. Okie dokie. So, I think I'm gonna have to move the gator. I think I may have preemptively jumped into the Passat. Although there might be enough room for me to slide them in there. Oh, yeah, I think there's enough room. I'll just go past the front of the gator so that I can, yeah, see, plenty of room. Whoop, and we're up. Bam. Okay. So, if you saw my last video, I had been working on the Passat again, trying to, there it is. There it is. It's off right down here. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get you in the phone holder. You'll know that, yet again, even though I tried even more stuff, the Passat is continuing to fight back on not wanting to make any boost. And so, I am still trying to figure out what the hell is going on. So in this process of me trying, oh no, I knew you were going to come out eventually. I'm going to have to wedge something back in there again. Okay. Up. There we go. Thank you. Okay, so I got to pull all this stuff out again. Somewhere in here is a recirculator valve that vents the boost pressure from the intake manifold back over to behind the mass airflow sensor. I think it's down on the bottom. We're going to have to dig a little bit for it. And the reason I'm going after this is because I'm just kind of spitballing here at this point, trying to chase down any boost control components that exist in this car. And just like every other car, well, like most cars, there are plenty of boost controls. No, I still haven't cleaned up all the cans, so sue me. Anyway, these cars have wastegates on their turbos, and they have a recirculator valve on their intake side, on the charge side. The recirculator valve basically just kind of dumps the boost from around the intake and intercooler and all this, and it puts it back in this inlet tube behind here. Something about Volkswagens using mass airflow, well, cars that use mass airflows for their boost. They're needy. Once that ECM reads the signal of air from the MAF, it's looking for that air to be there. And so if you vent that to atmosphere, let's put these up real quick. Go ahead and clear my table off. Amanda helped me with some yard work. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, because we didn't go anywhere yesterday. she came out and did a bunch of pruning and chopped down a bunch of the weeds around the shed and the house and stuff, and I ended up cutting grass all day. So we're just gonna set all these up here and kind of hope and pray, right? Okay, so the valve that I found is a combination valve between being a recirc valve and being a blow-off valve. And once I find where I put it in the car, I will show it to you. But essentially, it's pretty straightforward once you see what they're doing, how they're doing it. I also have lots of these headrests now. I love it. These are the black leather headrests. I think I'm going to try and put those in my wife's Passat in her silver 4Motion with the black leather seats, just because holes in the center in the headrest looks better than no holes in the headrest. And I've got cloth ones for this one for when I decide to flip the back seats back up and stuff. I just gotta do it. You know, I left all of them in the Mark III from another video because I started to put it in the Jetta and it didn't want to go in quite easily, or quite as easily as I thought it should. Okay, so we're trying to be careful with as much of this stuff as we can, because all the plastics that are stored in here from the junkyard run are pretty damn brittle, and I can't stand that. But what are you gonna do? So we're gonna slowly, bit by bit, move all of this stuff. We even got the seat belts because the seat belts were just really nice shape. Set that one there, and then we're gonna set that one there. There's the splitter valve right here. So this thing will do what it's supposed to do. This part goes into the inlet pipe, I think, because I pulled it out of the inlet pipe from that. But I think this one is just a really shitty Amazon one. I'll have to wipe it off real good, but basically this was going into the inlet pipe behind the MAF, and then this was coming from the charge pipe wherever mine hooks in. I'm not real sure. I think it's down low, and I think we're gonna be jacking the car up. And then stuff happened again. Alright, so this is the factory boost recirculator valve. So this is a charge pipe, goes all the way across. Actually has a motor mount built into it kind of thing. It's a torque mount. Side mount intercoolers over here, comes across. These had holes in them at one point. I just plugged them. I'm not sure what was supposed to be there, but it was certainly not what it was supposed to be. So this thing here, I should be able to just undo that screw there, undo that there vacuum hose, and I do see a remarkable amount of oil on the lower side of the inlet pipe. I guess once I pull this down and out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and check some of this connection here. See, the clamp feels good and tight though, so I'm not real sure. Let me get a little further along and I'll bring you back for another look. Okay. So, I hate all of what we're about to do, but we're about to do it. So, we're going to turn y'all around. Can you guess where this has escalated to? Okay, so it's obviously much brighter outside now. It's actually really nice feeling outside. It's like 80, and oh, look at all the geesies. Look at all the geesies. Yes, I know, it's geese, not geesies. Anyway, so my phone decided to do that thing where it's like, oh, you were recording? Oh, you wanted that? No. So I started the video this morning, and we were gonna swap out that there, what do you call it? what do you call it? The stupid recirc valve thing. So we swapped that, went on a test drive, and nothing changed. So we came back out and we started scanning the car, and then we also couldn't find anything different there either. So now we are out here and we're gonna open up this ECM again. I've already opened it up once. Right now I'm trying to find what I did with my phone stand. I could have swore I left that bad boy out here just kind of on the ground. Watch, I probably ran that bitch over. Okay, well, that's not. Well, because I've lost so much film for today, it's clearly not gonna be a video about what I wanted. What I wanted was, because I was looking right at it. Because we lost so much footage, I can't really show you what I did, but I can show you this. So, I gotta see what these go to. Okay. Or would it look better coming from this direction? Yeah, I think it looks better coming from this direction. Alright. Now I noticed all of the rust right here around this corner edge. So what's hopefully about to happen is we're about to open this thing back up. My guy just ran and died. Good. Goodness gracious me. And then all of that white crusty. So what I did is I went and I got some rubbing alcohol. Alright, well, I think we're just going to use this guy here. I'm not too hopeful that we'll really get too much out of doing this, but doing this is better than doing nothing. At least this way I can confirm that I tried. The real hope is just that we'll make it happy enough to see a result. I am so tired of chasing this boost issue. It's unbelievable. So I've replaced the N75 race valve. I've replaced the recirc valve. I've even tried replacing the ECM, but the new ECM I got my hands on, even that isn't reading right. It could be that it's got something to do with it being a Jetta ECM and not a Passat ECM specifically, but it runs the car. And so if it runs the car and doesn't show any of the same fault codes, then it should still make boost. But when I put the new ECM in, now we get, instead of a map sensor and a bad ECM code, we end up getting a coolant temperature sensor fault. And I'm just not real sure. Maybe they're pinned different. I don't know. Alright, so I'm going to set that over there, and then we're going to try and give this a quick little something. I'm really just worried about these edges because on the circuit board there's like some silvering around the edges where it looks like it might try to make some kind of a ground connection. You see all this silver around the edges? There was no gasket material here, so maybe if the corrosion interrupted the connection for the ground of the ECM's body, maybe it was interrupting the singular connection that controls the circuit that was unhappy. Is that going to be the ticket? I don't know. Is it? About to worry me to death, though. I just want the car to make the big boost. That's all I want. If you're new to my channel and you're wondering what I'm talking about, my 2002 Passat, we engine swapped it a little over a year ago. And I had sent this ECM here in my hand out to get tuned. As you can see, stage 1 with delete, immobilizer off. It came back, and for like 6 hours worth of drive time, maybe 7 hours worth of drive time, everything was great. The car was running good, it was boosting strong, it felt great. And then all of a sudden it just went into limp mode and it stopped making the big boost. It's supposed to make anywhere from, it's supposed to sustain like 16 to 18 psi up to like 6,800 RPM, and then after that, the turbo kind of becomes a choke point because it's a tiny little baby turbo. You start revving anything high enough, and it will, for sure, start moving air. Now, this one had a broken screw, and I broke that in the house. I don't know that I can do anything about that, though. I could probably put a little bit of RTV or some kind of shmoo on there, but I'm really not trying to do any of that. Anyway, let's go back out to the car. I decided to go ahead and leave everything undone, loose, so I could just walk up and knock stuff out as I need. Okay. Set this guy back inside of here, and then we're going to grab the other cellular device. What we got for battery? Oh, I think we're dead. Yeah, we died. Alright, let's plug this guy in real quick. Catch it before it shuts back off. Track phone. Oh, that's right. I gotta reconnect the battery. It's not gonna do nothing without the battery, eh? Throttle body's making good noise. Okay. Damn. What I want you to do, or you'll kiss my ass. Come on, Mr. Stylo 5, just do something. All right, we'll let that start up. Meanwhile, while it decides to wake itself up, where'd that screwdriver go? Pliers, not screwdriver, pliers. Pliers. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to reach the wastegate. Go figure. Okay. Okay, what are we doing now? We're still... Come on, buddy, just start, damn it. Okay. Huh? What the fuck is this asshole down here doing? Alright, well, we skipped ahead a little bit. We are now on a fuzzy driveway because my phone, for whatever reason, just decides that it doesn't want to focus on nothing. Oh, the joys of trying to YouTube, right? Alright, well, anyway, we're getting pretty close to the scan being done. So, I guess when we pull up to the house, we'll see a little bit more about what's going on. This old motherfucker has been working at this shit all day long. I would have been way done by now, because I have to cut exactly what he's cutting. By the way, this is the property that used to be ours that we gave to the county for them to make their sewage spray field thing, and they've since cut their spray field out of the commissions. Something about they're not sanitary enough or whatever, blah blah blah. You literally can't spray shit water out into the open air is essentially how that went down. But they still maintain it because it's still a retention pond for waste. So even though they're not spraying it, they still have to maintain it and make sure that it's safe. So, well, whatever. Point is, that boy going slow. look at us. We are all the way back home. Well, as I'm sure, because I didn't record or do any videos of it, you can imagine, the car did not make big boy boost. It is still stuck at whatever the limp mode boost is, and we're still trying to figure it out. There's still shit to do. So we're just going to pull back up. And we're going to give this just a couple of minutes for it to finish its thing. 99%. Oh, I can turn the brightness up. Okay. That's better, right? I mean, I know y'all can see the ridiculous reflection, but I can kind of see that it says scanning. Oh, all the codes. Yeah, so powertrain data bus, missing message from ABS controller. Well, I knew that. Coolant pump control circuit high. I don't have that. That's not a me problem. Let's see if we can clear this. You know what? We'll take a screenshot. Come on, buddy, just take the damn screenshot. What are we... Oh my goodness. I hate technology. Okay, there it went. Clear. Yes. Alright, so it's changed how it's idling. See, I still don't think. Yeah, those two just keep coming back no matter what I do. Alright, so I'm gonna set y'all up there so that y'all can just kind of look at me for a second. So I'm not real sure at this point what it could really be. I'm gonna keep swapping out components until I figure something out, but golly dang, this is turning into a headache. So like I was trying to explain earlier, we put a motor in this thing a little over a year ago, and as you can see, it runs fine, but no boost. I got the tune 4 hours later, or like 4 hours worth of run time later. The tune gives up, the computer goes into a limp mode, and I start getting these different codes for the map sensor and for other stuff. So I swapped the map sensor, and funny enough, it went back to boosting for like a day. And then after that, it went right back to the limp mode nonsense. Wouldn't do what I needed it to do. And as you can see with, I think this makes like video 5 of me actually trying to record me fixing this thing, and it's such a damn shame because the car has the potential to be such a good car, but because I keep running into all these stupid small issues that just won't fix, like no boost, no cruise control, no keyless entry, the clutch pedal does weird things and the car starts without you having to press it sometimes. I've trunk release doesn't work. Some of the interior buttons don't work. I mean, they will work. You've seen I've played with and jiggled on them enough, it'll eventually work. The actual onboard AC fan doesn't work. Alright, well, it's gonna be what it's gonna be, whether I want it to be or not. So let's keep going, right? I'm gonna leave this in here to let it charge for a bit. I'm not too pressed for it right now. I'm gonna have to come out here with my laptop. The problem with me using the laptop at all is that I don't know shit about how to appropriately... Yeah, see? We're down on the coolant level too. And I can still lightly smell coolant. I don't know what the hell's happening. Oh, it's such a frustrating ass car. Gosh, dang it. Dang nabbit. Son of a biscuit. I guess I'm going to start. We're going to pull this back off again. It's been a little while, but I'm going to run through the fuse box on this thing real quick. We're going to pull the fuses out and see see what we get. I think there's my fuse puller there, but I don't necessarily want that one. Whatever, it'll work fine. So, we've done a bunch to chase this problem, and for whatever reason, it just doesn't want to cooperate. So we're going to one by one these fuses. And if we find one that's bad, we'll just replace it and we'll keep trying stuff. So far, I'm not seeing any blown fuses. That's almost. So all of my bigger fuses are fine. Oh, we need a better tool for this. I can't stand a fuse puller. Alright, well, all of my fuses are good, which is great news. It's not great news. Bullshit news. Oh, God. Frustrations of car stuff. That one's a bit crusty. Now, is that a 5? The struggle bus is real. God almighty, it's such a pain in the ass to use these damn fuse cleaners. It's like the people who made these don't actually know what the fuck a fuse is, have never known what a fuse was. Because they make the shit so damn thick and make it such a pain in the ass to get it to go in. Alright, buddy, I don't even know why you have a safety tab. Shut up. Just go ahead and break that off there. We don't need that shit. So we're just gonna go in and out with the fuse a bunch. Just try and scratch it as best we can. We'll even let it dangle. Okay. All right. Come on, bro. Help me out. Oh, that's right. I disconnected the battery because I was pulling all the different fuses out. I was like, oh yeah, let me do that so I don't piss anything else off. Okay. Should they have power now? You know what? Just in case, we're gonna bring this. Yes. Okay. We got power back. This is fun, right? It's always so much fun. It still feels the same. Bet you the scanner says the same two codes. Nicotine. So this car is just going to be the death of me. Alright, so after a day of failing, having everything go as wrong as it can, well, I guess not as wrong as it can, but just not changing as per usual. So this is the normal life of Ryan, the struggle where everything fights as hard as it possibly can. That's all me. That's like my bread and butter. Well, I don't know what to do because I bought an ECM, one that I saw worked, confirmed worked, made the boost I'm supposed to be making now. Everything worked fine in the other guy's car. And I change ECMs and it changes the codes I'm getting, and I don't understand that. It's like the car just doesn't want to function. Map sensor's new, fucking pulled the harness, pulled the ECM, cleaned all the corrosion, just cleaned a bunch more corrosion, made sure that shit's connecting and doing the stuff it's supposed to do, and I just, for whatever fucking reason, cannot figure this goddamn car out. And I am tired of coming out here and putting hours and hours and hours per adventure. It's not like I've done, 10 hours worth of labor one time across the whole time I've owned this car. No. I've done 10 hours of labor like 37 different times, and I have put more time, like, I should have a fucking show car with how much time I've put into trying to get this car back just running the way it's supposed to run, and this car makes me question everything that I know about these fucking things. This car makes me absolutely just want to bash my brains out, because it's like, I don't understand. How do we work? How does one ECM work in one car and then not in another? But then it'll still run my car. I have no earthly idea. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it for this, because I'm starting to get to that frustrated point where if I keep on pressing, I'm just gonna end up pissing myself off with it worse than what I already am. So I appreciate you guys stopping in, hanging out with me. I think today was a bit of a good show of how this stuff usually works for me. Because now you've seen, after, like I said, almost 5 Passat videos of me chasing the same problem, I can clear the codes and do everything I can do, but they come back no matter what I do. And it's like, I know the map sensor's good. I know the circuit on the map sensor's good, because we continuity checked the map sensor circuit when I had the whole harness out, and everything checked out good. And then when I go pull the plug right now and I read the signals with a multimeter on the map sensor, I get 5 and change volts, and it's like, it's all right, it's all there, it's all supposed to. What am I doing? How am I not getting this car back on track? Like, how is this thing really? And it scares me, because I don't want to go spend money on another ECM, because I just bought an ECM that should have worked, and it's like, I don't want to keep dumping money into this thing and just keep not getting anything out of it. I don't know. Maybe by the grace of the Volkswagen gods, some Passat expert will come across my videos and he'll laugh and leave a comment and explain that it's just this one little itty bitty thing that I keep overlooking, and hopefully that's sooner than later. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate you hanging through all my little temper tantrum-y bullshit. I know I'm not really super pissy today, but it's like I'm close. All right, guys, y'all be good. Thank you. See you next time.